Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Scott Show. Keeping it local. We're talking local stuff here. Duluth, Superior, the surrounding areas. What I wanted to do today, I took a few notes. I wrote down a few of my favorite places. Some of the places that I spent a little too much time in or a little too much money in over the Christmas holiday. I want to give them a shout out. I want to say, hey, where I bought stuff, hey, where I went. So we're going to kind of break down the city a little bit, talk about different areas in the city, cities, and we'll have ourselves a good time. So first of all, I want to just bring up Superior. And the first place I want to bring up in Superior, give them a special shout out, everything else, because they're so amazing out there, is Superior Meats. I had some beef jerky out there and some beef sticks, and I got to check out their stuff. Amazing. So big time shout out to Superior Meats. We love you guys. Tears. Okay, Superior Meats, you guys are awesome. And South Superior, beautiful little area out there in South Superior. I love going out there, checking it out. Got some great friends out there. Big time shout out to Kaylee and Joe who live out in South Superior. And to my Uncle Larry and my Aunt Sherry, big time shout out to you guys too. Living out in South Superior, keeping it real. Keeping it 100. Now, keeping it real, very, very important. Keeping it 100 is a great podcast from friends of mine, Glenn and Conan. So there you go. Anytime Fitness is right downtown Superior. It's in the old Blaine building. So check it out. They got Burger King over there. You got UWS. You got some great stuff over in Superior. You got China Inn, which I love myself some China Inn. I go in there and order I was almost going to say 3 buckets of chicken wings, but that's pretty much what it is. I would order chicken wings until I fall over. It's a big time shout out to our great friends over in Superior, especially at Anytime Fitness in Superior. Louie, you're doing a great job. And then, you get downtown, you get downtown Superior. You see 7 West Tap House is there, which is a great place to eat. You got Shorty's Bar and Grill, which of course has a poutine. You got Ink right on the corner if you want to get yourself a tattoo. You go to Matt at Ink, great place there. So big time shout out to Matt. If you go across the street, Android Hotel is over there. Brand new tavern over there, the Steel Toe Tavern. Check that place out as well. I've always been excited to go over to Superior, no matter where I'm going, because there's always something different. There's always something lively over there. I was over there yesterday, got to enjoy a great time. Got to see the Costas is open. Love Costas Euros. Big time shout out to those guys as well. I did not spend a lot of money in Superior over Christmas, but if I were going to, few places I would go to Aldi, because I love Aldi, and they got one over here in Duluth now, too. Go to the Mariner, it's not the mall anymore, it's a business center. They have Superior Sands over there, you can play volleyball. They have Guadalajara, you can go eat like kings over there. They got the YMCA. Big time shout out to the YMCA. I love the Superior YMCA. I love the Duluth one, too. But Superior, I just have a love for it. Because I grew up there. I grew up in Superior. So that's why we have this kind of show over here. And the way I get there, folks, the way I get from point A to point B is the Duluth Transit Authority, the DTA, the bus drivers, most of them, if not all, I'm going to say most of them, if not all of them, are damn good drivers. And I've actually had to call on one and tell them that they are too good at what they do because they're such good drivers. And I'll give you one point to where I think every driver has scared me, and that's when I'm coming out of the Shopco and Petco in that area, and they cannot take that turn right in winter. It's just terrible, and it always tips the bus, the tires always run over the one thing. It scares the living bejesus out of me. It just is what it is. But the Duluth Transit Authority, they're great and they're awesome, amazing, and I want to give them a special big time shout out. That's Superior. That's a little bit into where I used to live. I got some other great places to talk about in East End Superior, but I'm going to have that day sometime in the near future where maybe I can have a guest on the show. Maybe I can talk about the history a little bit. I would love to do that. I'd love to get into the history of East End Superior. But we're going to move forward to Duluth now. I get to talk about Duluth, because I love Duluth. So if I take the transit bus and I come back to Duluth, I go by the Radisson, I go by Maurice's, I go by Starbucks. And I love Starbucks. Shout out to Seth at Starbucks. You, sir, are my hero a lot of times because you saved me from a terrible day. So big time shout out to Seth. You know, and then I go down to the Duluth Transit Center, and you know I might take a bus to go back up to my house. That I see Ignite. I get excited to see Ignite Studios right there, and they do Zumba class. So I want to give a shout out to Angie. I want to give a shout out to Dawn. I want to give a shout out to anyone else who's there at Ignite Studio who does amazing stuff and Zumba class. I cannot wait. I'm going to be there one of these days, having myself a good time at Zumba class. Now, if I don't take the bus and go right back home, maybe take a little trip to Whole Foods Co-op. Big shout out to Dylan there. I love Whole Foods. Maybe I'm going to go to Canal Park. And if I go to Canal Park, I have two places I'm going to go right away down to Canal Park. And that is, I'm going to go to Adventure Zone. I'm going to give a shout out to Tammy at Adventure Zone because she's amazing. And I'm only going to do that because, well, first of all, she is amazing. I mean, there's no doubting that. Secondly, Adventure Zone is the coolest place to have fun for a kid's birthday party, to get a whole bunch of tickets, to win some candy, to have a great time. I go down there with the batting cages. I still am using the slow ones, but what the hell? I'm going to hit it out of the park anytime I want to try. And then after you're done at Adventure Zone, you spend all your little tickets, you add your little money, go out to dinner at Canal Park Brewing Company. I love Canal Park Brewing Company. I cannot wait to go down there, probably after Grandma's Marathon weekend, because I'm going to go down there, I'm going to spend some money, and I'm going to get lit up like a Christmas tree, because they are amazing, and they're a pear cider out of this world. Out of this world. So big time shout out to Canal Park Brewing Company, as they are awesome. So there you go. If I go to Canal Park, I go there. Now if I go, there's another place that I love to go to. Everybody's going to be super surprised when they hear this, but Scott, likes to go to the mall. I love the mall. And two places I love in the mall in particular. I spent a lot of money this year at Old Navy. A lot of money. Let me reiterate, I spent a lot of money at Old Navy this year. Okay. And then Noodles and Company. I love freaking noodles. I love noodles. Not as much as my roommate Dennis. He loves noodles more than I do, because he eats them every day, twice on Sundays. Actually, maybe even twice on Sundays. But I love myself some noodles. Now, I go to Old Navy, go to Noodles and Company, check out Legacy Toys. I got some great friends up there, wonderful people. Shout out to Jason, who sells the splat balls. He does a great job up there. Gets to have a lot of fun in his job. And just overall cool things. So big time shout out to all of those guys who work up at the mall. Just amazing stuff. Now, if I don't go to the mall, and I don't go to Canal Park, I can go to Fitkers, check out the boat club. I can go to Mexico Lindo, which is a great place to eat. I love eating up there. Or you can just eat at the Fitkers Brewhouse Complex, which has just amazing food. You can also go check out some live performances at the Rex. You can go to the Kitchen Gallery or Kitchen Company and have yourselves a great time. Or you can go up to Bluestone, enjoy yourself having some Qdoba. Then you can have some Chili Billies, which they're going to be at the mall soon too, which is going to be awesome. And then after Chili Billies, you go to Starbucks, you get that little bit of coffee, and then you're good to go. And if you want to stay up there a little longer, you can go hit the buffet at Pizza Hut, Wing Street Pizza Hut, which is up there. Just a great place. I love Qdoba. Mexican food is my fave. So I will go there every single time. So I want to give you guys a little insight on what I like to do. My favorite places, give some shout outs as they need to happen. We are going to be back with more stuff talking about the history of Duluth and Superior. Talking about my favorite places to eat, favorite places to have fun, best hotels in the city. We got lots of really cool stuff happening on this show. Check it out. And if you guys want to hear any cool podcasts, hit me up. Alright, we'll see you guys here real soon on the Scott Show podcast. Enjoy, have a fun day, and remember to keep it local.